guys, today is Monday, May 11th, and I am not prepping for any market. I think I'm going to take these next 2 weeks off, although there are some markets around my area. I'm going to probably take them off. Maybe I'll do the last weekend in May. I believe it's like the 24th or something like that. I saw a market that day, or I'll just wait until June to do a couple then. But for now, I think I'm going to take a break. I've had back to back to back, and then I had the big one this past Saturday, which was a Mother's Day market, and that was a total success, guys. I completely sold out of all my chicks. I don't have any more. Actually, no, I have one ducky left with the blue hat, only because he fell. He fell and his hat got dirty. So I think that's why I sold out of my possums. I have one cat, that poor cat in pink. Nobody wants the pink cat loaf. I don't know why. Which is weird because the very first one I sold was that pink cat loaf. So I was like, oh, let me make it again. So I made it again, and the second time around, nobody wants him. He's been with me for about a month now. So he'll still be here. I'll keep him and see. And this week I thought I would just relax. However, I did get several orders in that I'm going to be crocheting. Somebody asked me for 6 tulip keychains, so I have to do those 6 tulip keychains. I have to do 1 gray loaf cat, the big one, and then I have to do the little chickie for the winner on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I just did a 500 follower giveaway, and I was so excited to reach 500. I was super happy. So I did a giveaway and somebody won the little chick. So I just have to make the strawberry hat because I made the little chick already. I also want to make things for my markets. I am very extremely low on keychains, so I'm going to make some keychains. I really want to do more capybara keychains. I also want to do more chickie with hat keychains, and then the Miffy keychains, those always sell out. However, most my keychains, well, not most, all my keychains are normally $7, but I think that there's going to have to do like a specialty keychains, and those I'm gonna up them to $10. Even though I do make them with acrylic yarn, they are a little bit smaller. They take more work because they are smaller. And I'm going to insert here pictures of Miffy keychains that I make, and you'll see that they're very pretty. Well, I think they're pretty, and I sell those for 10, and they fly off the shelf really fast. So I know that people think it's a good price. I also started the morning making bun toppers. I love these 2 colors. I went to the Bay Area for the Mother's Day market. I went and bought some yarn, so I bought these 2. I love the, I think it's called variegated, or I'm not really sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, with the one that has like different colors. I love how those look, and even though this one's just like blue and white, I really like how that looks. But see how pretty all the colors look. Plus it's purple, and you guys know that I love purple. So that's what that looks like. And then this one, I also love how it turned out. I did make a brown one. I really want to make green ones, like solid colored ones as well, because those are also very popular. I'm completely out of the white. I'm completely out of the cream. I'm completely out of the red. And yeah, so I did good. And these, my price for these, I think I'm gonna keep. They sold really well. I saw someone on Etsy sell these for like $3 or $4, and I was like, how? She must be super quick at crocheting. These take me anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how slow or what I'm watching or if I'm talking to somebody. But that's typically what they take me. I'm charging $6. $6 or 2 for 10. These, I think, are a good price. I think I'm a little slow still, so it might seem like they're not a good price because I'm underselling myself, but my pricing for my crochet stuff is the same as my pricing with my journals, and I'm going to keep it that way forever with all my things, and I am not going to change it because I don't feel like I'm underselling myself. I am selling, I'm making money, and working on my mental health, and I'm helping somebody that might not have a lot of money still have cute things that make them happy. Yeah, as Forrest Gump says, that's all I have to say about that. My pricing. Anyways, let me show you a clip of the market this Saturday. Hey guys, so I just realized that there's a lot of music in the background and I don't want to get striked for it. So here I'm just telling you guys that I am at the San Jose Mother's Day market. it's been an hour and I already made my booth feedback, so I'm really excited. The only thing is that I am running low on product, but it's okay. That's a problem for future me, not right now me. And I'm excited, and right now I'm about to eat, and let me show you guys what I'm eating. These are tamales de mole in banana leaf, and they are delicious. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. And then we also got a plate of enchiladas that I'm sharing with my worker, aka Genesis, my daughter. And yeah, so here's like a little look of the place. It's really, really nice. It's the music thing again, guys, but I wanted to share with you guys this little clip of all these men. Yes, you heard me correctly. These are men dancing folklorico, and I thought they did a great job. Okay, guys, within 1 hour, I had already made booth feedback, and my booth fee was over $100. So that's how amazing it was. It did get a little slow as the day progressed. I'm glad I went. Also, I don't know if I've shared this here with you guys, but I know I've shared it on TikTok a lot, but I suffer from anxiety, like really, really bad anxiety. About 2-3 years ago, I had a horrible panic attack in church where they had to carry me out, and it was horrible. From then on, I've been taking supplements and things that help me with anxiety that are natural, not medications from the doctor. And my anxiety was so crippling that I wouldn't even drive in the freeway. But I've been, like I said, taking this for a couple years now. So I've been able to go in the freeway for about 30 minutes, you know, up north or south or east or west, whatever, to have pop-ups and markets at other cities that are, you know, a little further from me. But the Bay Area market is about 2 hours away from me because I went to my mom's house as well, which is even further down. And I went and I was like, I'm laughing now, but as I was driving there, I was like, like I was really concentrated. I was really tense. I was really nervous, but I wasn't anxious because anxiety is crippling to me, and I get the nausea, the stomach, you know, the dread feeling in the pit of my stomach, and I want to cry, and none of that. I was just nervous and focused and locked in, and just, you know, I was in flow state. Like I was like just driving, making sure, like, you know. And so I was really proud of myself. And then on the way back, story times 2. Like it was even more chill. If any of you guys are from the Valley, the Bay Area, and you know what the Altamont Pass is. Anyways, that's where the big windmill things are, the energy windmills, whatever they're called. That scares me so much, like so much. Going up and then coming down into the valley, and with the trailers exiting that one little ramp, oh, it's just horrible. But there was nothing, everything. And when I was down, I was like, wow, this was shorter than I thought. So here's to y'all who also suffer from anxiety. Sometimes our anxiety and our brain lies to us. Because I could have sworn that part was longer and scarier. Obviously, I would not drive it at night because that would be setting myself up for failure. But I made sure to come back home at a good time where it was still light outside. And it was Mother's Day. Luckily, probably that's why a lot of the truck drivers weren't working. But yeah, there were still some trucks out there, but not as many as there would have been maybe during the week. So I was really excited about that. I was so happy. I was so proud. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Because that was a good drive back home, and it felt so good. And I parked my car. I said, thank you, Lord. We made it home safe and with money in our pockets. So yeah, so these next 2 weeks, I just want to take a little relaxed time because, like I think I told you guys, my craft room is a huge mess, and I really want to get rid of some stuff because I think I've shared with you guys before, I also have a little thrift store. I get a lot of donations from my thrift store, so it's kind of just like, I don't even want to show you because it's embarrassing, but the amount of stuff in this room from donations that I need to go through is insane. So, but today I focused on just this, and I need to make the little hat, and on making some bun toppers. I don't know what possessed me, and I started this bun topper, but the yarn is super thin, super, super, super thin. So obviously I used a smaller hook. Now I regret it because I normally do 40 double crochets around a little scrunchie. Well, this is like 60 because they're so small. So now I don't know how long this is going to take me, and I'm going to price it the same as I priced all the other ones. I told myself, you're never doing this again. All right, see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, so I was bad and I did not record anything for you guys. It is now Friday. And to be honest, I haven't done much, but I have great news, scary news. Sorry, I was eating a croissant because I wanted to drink my coffee, but I just recently saw, I don't know if this is true or not, but I don't know, that if you drink your coffee on an empty stomach, that's giving yourself like extra cortisol. I don't know if it's true, but I've gained so much weight because of the dang stinking cortisol and perimenopause that I will try anything. So I had a tiny piece of croissant so I could drink my coffee. That's delicious. Of everything I said I needed to do, I've done one thing, and I'm barely working on the other thing. What happened was that, remember my craft room? I think I mentioned this room is a mess. It's just a horrible, horrible mess because of my little thrift shop. So I went through and I was doing inventory, and I was getting rid of so much stuff that I haven't sold for a year or more because I want to be able to bring in more stuff, but it just doesn't fit here. If this whole room was dedicated to just the thrifting part, then maybe. But because the bigger part is my crafting, because I like that more, yeah, there's not a lot of space. I've been working on that. So here's what I've done this week, which is almost nothing. I made a scrunchie. I had an appointment on Tuesday, and I was crocheting while I was in my appointment. So I made this one scrunchie. My scrunchies are now up on Etsy, guys. So if you go up, you'll see them. If there's a color that you've seen on Instagram and it's not there no more because it's sold, let me know and I will see if I still have yarn to make it. Really like how these look. I'm gonna insert a picture. I think I've showed you guys how these look on, but I'm gonna insert a picture of me wearing one of these styles. I think I've shown you the other styles, but this ruffly one I love so much. So, oh, and then I worked on the little chickie. She doesn't want the hat glued on because I glue it and I sew it. I do both. She just wants it like that, and she wants to pin it on herself. So I was like, fine, but you're going to see the uglies of the strawberry seeds. And she was like, oh, it's fine. So I said, okie dokie. So he's done. Also made this. This is the worst mistake of my life because look how tiny and thin this thread is, or yarn is. It took me forever, and look at the ruffles. Nada que ver. You can't compare. Then I'm working on an order of tulips. 3 made. They want 6, so I've done 3. I've started the other one, and then I just need another purple and another blue. I normally ask for a deposit half of whatever your total is. And just the, I don't want to say ethics, it's just the protocol. No, it's just the, oh my gosh, what's that word when it's like the rules of the business? So the news that I want to share with you guys is, that's a little scary and a little awesome, and a lot awesome, is that there is a bookstore here, and it's called the Raven's Porch. It's brand new. It hasn't opened yet. I think it opens June 1st. She has asked me, or told me, that she would love to have my stuff sell at her bookstore, and I was like, what? So I was so excited. Well, I was excited in the moment, and I still am, but now I'm more nervous than excited. I am very excited because it's something new for me to have my stuff at a library, not a library, a bookstore. And so the theme of her bookstore in general is dark academia. And so when she told me that, I was like, oh, I don't know what to make. So I went online, and all it shows me are like cardigans, ponchos, and collars. And I'm like, I don't want to make cardigans or ponchos because those take forever, 1, and 2, I don't know how to make those yet. Then I saw the collars, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. So I made a few collars. So let me show them. Here's the first one. Look at that. That is so cute. You guys know that I already make the sewn removable collars. So of course, learning to crochet them, I had to. And this is the same yarn as this one, but look how pretty that looks, guys. And then you just unbutton it and put it over your collar. These 3 collars I'm going to show you I made for the bookstore. The back, and then the front has a little strawberry button. How cute is that? I love it. Oh my gosh. So today is Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm gonna go meet with her and she's gonna show me my shelf or my spot. I really don't know what it is. I still have to decide if I want to add a button or if I want to leave it with this pin, because I thought that looks so cute. You could just pin it closed with whatever pin you have at home. So this one I used like a thicker yarn and a bigger hook. Look at that, how pretty. So this is just a pin instead of a button, and I thought that was cool because at home they could just put whatever pin they want. I thought that was so pretty. Just pin it on. Look at that, guys. Look how cute a collar looks on just any shirt. I just love it. Or in the fall, if you put it over a sweater, it looks like you're still put together. Oh my gosh, if you have like a cashmere sweater with a little collar popping out, oh my god, how adorable. So help me out, what do you guys think? Should I leave some of them with like a pin and just not put a button? Should I put a button on all of them? Imagine this cute pin closing your... Oh. I am working on this super cute little car. This one right here, I just have to glue on, because I always glue certain parts, but I also sew. Like the chickie, I glue the hat, but then I also sew it around. So I'm just gonna sew in the middle where the eyes are gonna go, and then I'm gonna sew around it. I'm gonna put a little keychain, and it's Sally. I was thinking of doing McQueen also, but any felt, so I can't. Yeah, that's all I have. Like, I've really done nothing. I feel like I have so much crafting stuff that I don't use. I don't know, y'all. I feel like I have hoarder mentality, but I need to get out of it because I would love to have a clear space. Anyways, guys, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, should I leave the little pin on some or buttons only, or what do you guys think? Don't forget to check out my Etsy. I do have my scrunchies up already and they look so cute on. And I'm just gonna work on finishing this room because it is a huge mess. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope that you guys like this video, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and join our tiny family. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.